All right, guys, let's talk about this pretty big topic in regards to dating, and that is how to keep a conversation going. Not just in the beginning, but keeping a conversation long-lasting all throughout your relationship. Right? Because I'm pretty sure you're aware that in a healthy relationship, the two people like each other, right? And I hope you will want to get into a relationship where you're excited to chat with her, you want to know about her day, her thoughts, and you would hope that she is excited to talk to you as well. And once again, this is an important factor and an important, I guess you say, connection or skill to have in a long-lasting relationship. Because have you really ever seen a couple that don't talk to each other at all and they're happy? Now, of course, being able to hold silences together and enjoying a vacation outdoors where you don't have to talk is a pillar of a very healthy relationship. However, when things happen, right, when something is happening in the world or something's happened in their life, who's the first person they go and talk to? You would think and you would hope their partner, right? So especially during this time in our lives, it's currently 2020, we're all going through this pandemic right now, things have changed. This has been a very, very popular topic because now you're having to converse with these new ladies without meeting them for a longer period of time before you can even consider to offer meeting them in person because of our current situation. Right? So this topic has been asked more lately because you're talking to this person for weeks, you're texting, phone calls, or video calls. So communication is key here. Communication is what will get you to actually meet the person. So I'm going to talk to you about the two factors that really hold and keep a conversation going for as long as you want. Not only just for now, for the next couple weeks or months till you meet her, but hopefully throughout your relationship. So before I get into those two factors on how to keep a conversation going, I want to first tell you the reasons, the top two reasons why they probably don't, well, it's hard. The reasons why it's probably really hard to keep a conversation. And the first reason is you just don't know, right? I hear that all the time of, I just don't know what to say. I'm drawing a blank. I don't know which direction to go. I don't know how to say it. I don't know what to focus on. So because of that, that's usually why nothing comes out of your mouth. Or that's when you then start Googling and trying to figure out how do you keep a conversation going, which is maybe why you're here today. The second biggest reason is I hear a lot of times that there's too many directions it can go. There's so many ways that you can probably take the conversation, and you start thinking of all these different ways to the point where you don't do anything at all. It's analysis paralysis is what it is. Because sometimes you are in a situation where you can talk about, topic A, topic B, C, D, but then you realize, wait, I don't know which one is the right way to go. I want to put a good impression. And so because of that, you just don't, right? You just kind of shut down and you're left with a blank. Both reasons just draw a blank from you. So what I recognized with both of those reasons, if you think about it, what really helps is finding your focus. Finding your focus of where the conversation and where you hope the conversation goes. And through that focus, you're not kind of worried about the what's and the details and what to say and what not. If you're focused on that, then organically, a really genuine conversation that really truly connects the both of you will arise. It really will. So with that stated, what do I mean by focus, right? I feel like a lot of times, and this leads into the first factor here, a lot of times people will go into conversations with really high expectations. You may not think it's really high, but you're seeing maybe other people do it. So you're recognizing, oh, I should, right? I should be able to do that. So goals like, I'm gonna get her number. Oh, I hope she likes me. Oh, I hope we get on a date. Oh, I hope she doesn't have a boyfriend, all those kind of expectations that you put on yourself is actually one of the reasons why a lot of people can't follow through and can't keep a conversation because they're so focused on that goal, but not recognizing what the true goal of it is. But because of that goal, it leads into so many different webs, right? Oh, if I want to get her number, then how do I actually ask for it? But what should I say before that to actually lead to it? All of these questions kind of come up, right? So if you do that to yourself, right, don't put such high expectations on yourself because at the end of the day, if you got to know someone and she decides to say no, what does that mean about you? Are you saying that makes you someone that's not good enough? That's just not the case. That's not the goal here. The goal is to find the quality lady for you. And you can figure that out and you can find that by focusing on the first important factor of how to keep a conversation going. And that is recognizing that your goal is to connect. That's it. The goal is to connect with the woman, not get her number, not get her to like you. Just as you're talking, saying, how do we connect here? What do we connect on? And I don't mean just, oh, we used to play a marching band, or that, oh, we both like hiking. No, figure out the underlying values that you two have, what you two believe in, the lifestyle that you both have, really sharing that foundation and connecting on it. That's what makes you different, and that's where true relationships are built off of, those connections, not little facts or interests. So once you recognize that and you go into a conversation knowing, I just want to connect with this person, naturally you'll get to know her more. Naturally you'll want to find out about her journey, and hopefully you share more about yourself because you're trying to connect with her, and she will then share that connection with you. And that leads us to the second factor. What you'll need in that is curiosity. Curiosity is the second factor in how to keep a conversation going. If you really think about it, probably the last person you really wanted to talk to and continue talking to, you were really curious about her. You wanted to know more about her thoughts, her journey, who she is. But here's the problem usually, is that most of the time you, the man, is so focused on making sure you know more about her that you're not allowing her to be curious about you. So allow her to be curious. Share parts of your stories. You don't need to go into obviously your life story with every details, but with every topic you talk about, get into it a little bit more so that she can be curious about you and she can learn more about you and want to get to know you. All right? Those are the two factors, connection and curiosity. Remember, the goal is to connect. Don't give yourself high expectations. Don't psych yourself out. Just remember, my goal is to connect. And easily, organically, a conversation will come up and she will naturally feel that you two actually have great things in common. And with that, you hopefully allow that curiosity to happen for her. Start being comfortable talking about yourself. Start being able to talk about topics that matter to you and get comfortable with it. And through that, and allowing her to be curious, and you're curious, and you share a connection, that's how you keep a conversation going for a long time. Because no matter what, you will always come back to that shared connection. I've always said, even with my partner, no matter how long we've been together, we share the same connection of, let's say, self-growth, ambition, spirituality. So no matter where our life goes, no matter what happens in the world, we talk about that a lot because we share that connection. All right? And of course, we're just curious in general about each other in our days. But once again, those are the two factors. So I hope this video helped you at least launch your conversation journey a little bit more. And I hope that helped you guys out. So go out there, get some conversations going, and good luck.